Do you know? Do you know what happened?
Got a fair idea, sir.
Yes, sir. Fair idea, sir.
Can you guess what happened? What always happens every time I contact a government official. Let's rewind a bit, if it isn't clear. The only interaction I expect from anyone in the government is to be informed in a transparent public announcement that every last one of them are fully disarmed, disabled, and removed from society, dead or alive. Anything less will be treated as a confession and a hostile act that will be met with lethal force. I'm pretty sure I was crystal clear when I explained that I am a whistleblower who is on the run from people within his own local government trying to kill me, and I provided footage of them confessing, of them attempting to take me out, and of witness testimony. You can't get as clear as what I have provided. It's always the same result. Crystal clear. The only people who have that phone number is the government. Every time, the same result. Stop contacting me. If you have anything to say, I provide all these, I gave them photos of what I put on that door that they keep breaking into when I'm away, and I come back and it's broken into again and again and again. And they keep triggering the alarms all the time. Over and over again. Every time. I get all these contact attempts on the sly. Phone messages. I can't even check answering messages. That phone is... I don't use it. I don't use phone connections like that. I don't even have an answering machine that I can access on it. It says on the message that there's a message left, but I can't read that. And you've been clearly instructed to stop, and that any attempt to do so will be interpreted as a hostile act. But you do it anyway. I'm not saying that's this particular politician, but it doesn't really look good, does it? But these people like to, won't identify themselves, operate under false names, make up stories, anything. They go to take me out, and I urgently, desperately need to contact them on the sly. We need to break the rules to contact you because it's so important, but it can never be said why. And you need to meet you in some place in secret, with guns pointed at your head and shit. Got to meet you at a time and a place. Who contacts a whistleblower who has provided clear proof, that they're being hunted by your own fellows, the people you work with? And then, imagine this is what typical, like what happens on Facebook. You're a fugitive, and someone sends a message to you on Facebook. Where are you? Really, you want to ask a fugitive who's in hiding on Facebook in public where they are. Sadly, a lot of people, the general public, are that amazingly fucking stupid. But they're not that stupid. It's just fucking with you. But this, coming from government officials, every step of the way. Yeah. There's no argument that can be made against anything I say. Crystal clear. I'm not saying that this is that particular politician, but the timing there was after they'd finished work, after they've gone home, checked a few things, and then they've tried to call me with probably some kind of threat. The last one was I traced it to Canberra. It was the government, someone in Canberra. Really, someone in another state. Like you can see that by the numbers. I've got a different screen up here right now, but you can see by the numbers that these are people who are not even on my contact list. So how they get my number when the government's the only people who have that number, and I don't even use. It's disabled, and this is why it took me a while to even see. I don't use it. It's a honey. I keep saying it's a honeypot used for monitoring purposes. It's one of my many backups. But this is the one that the government has, so I pretty much just use it as a honeypot. So, like for situations like this, where I say, look, I'm on the run from these people. Here's them on camera. confessing what they're trying to kill me. Any any attempt to contact me when I'm being hunted right now by your own fellows, any attempt to contact me will be treated as a hostile act, and that's exactly what they do. But I haven't traced this number, and maybe someone else can do it for me. I haven't got around to it. I might not even bother. Yeah. I've done this over and over again. Like, this is not the first time thing. This has been going on for 7 years. Let's say, in different contexts, it's been going on for a lot longer. But this is this screen here is that number. Just a quick look up, showing that this is my first time I open the page. It shows that other people. So I'm the first of 3 people who I didn't look at how recent these concerns me, but apparently I'm not the only one who's looked this number up in this database for like harassment callers and stuff like this. So apparently I'm one of 3 people. It says 3 times, either 3 or at least 3. I think it means 3. People who have looked it up but not said anything. They're obviously people who have concern to look up the number because they're receiving some strange messages, like maybe threats or something like that. They just want to look it up. Most people who do such things, who receive such messages, they'll look these numbers up and they won't say anything. They'll just look it up and see if it's who's making these threatening phone calls and that. So whatever message was left, I'm not interested in it. I'm not going to read it. I can't read it because I don't even have message banks on that account. I keep saying, but they keep trying to contact me off camera, behind and I've got to meet them in a secret place where I'm exposed and easy to take out. It's every step of the way. And this is in response hours after on a phone that no people who know me ever contact me on that number, because no one has that number except for the government. And every time something like this happens, this is what happens. This is always a response. It's one of the many responses that happen. I need to talk to you. It's so urgent. I can't say who I am. I'm from the government, from this organisation in the government or whatever, but I can't say my name, can't say exactly why, but it's really important. You need to come over here and turn the cameras off. Trust me, pal. It's so fucking pathetic. Every step of the way. Every step of the way. I'll just get that image back on. I think I've got them both up here actually. It's there we go. That's the number that called me today, on a number that only the government has, that only the government contacts me on. I don't get any live. It's not like it's pretty much like a dead line that I use as one of my various backups that I don't really use. But so I just by chance, it was like almost half an hour or so after I by chance looked at it and I found it. So 5:43 p.m. was when they did this and left a message that I'm not able to read. It's probably another one of these. You need to meet me at this. Trust me, pal. I'm on your side. You need to meet me over here in the corner in the dark alley. This is what they do all the time. Fucking pathetic. So anyone wants to look into this number for me, see what they can find out, let me know. Alright. I'm not going to hide the number. It's crystal clear. What's going on here? Yeah, I don't receive random numbers at all, because no one has my numbers. I don't use phone lines, not in the same way that you guys use them. Almost all my interactions happen through the internet through a variety of methods. I don't use standard like phone connections. I can't, for obvious reasons. But when I recycle old numbers and stuff that I use, like, why not? Don't let them go to waste. That one particular is just, I got it as a backup in a honeypot. I've never had to really use it. But there you go. Every single fucking time. I'm sure I'll get the mental health thought police people. Oh, we need to do. We've received an anonymous complaint. You need to come with us and just have a little checkup. Who's Jeremy Martin? He doesn't exist. Yeah, over and over again. So don't anyone who sees this, don't 100% sure assume that this has anything to do directly to do with the politician I contacted. It almost certainly does, but it might not. Anyways, please, someone please do the work for me. Look up this number, look into this number, and see if you can, help me out, save me the trouble of doing this myself. Everyone knows I'm entirely honest in everything I say, even the controversial things that I say. It's all true. I keep proving it over and over again. You tell government officials, you contact me, it puts me in danger. I'm in hiding. I'm on the run from your own government as a whistleblower. Any attempt to contact me will be met with lethal force. So they do it anyway. I suspect that this is someone trying to, someone panicking. One of these people I'm whistleblowing against panicking, and may or may not have ties to that specific politician, but the fact that this politician is in charge of all this, it doesn't look very good for this guy at the best of times. However, that's not guaranteed proof that he was directly involved in this. Nonetheless, the fact that this happens on an inactive number, right on cue, every single time, on a number only the government has. I don't need to keep providing evidence, but, there's so much of it. I just might as well keep putting bits and pieces up here and there. That's fucking ridiculous, but, someone, if you want to do the work for me, help me out, let me know, alright?